Welcome back, guys. Another episode here, working on the A-frame blind that I built myself. Today, what's going to be happening is I bought this tarp here. It's kind of like trampoline material, just not stretchy. And then got these the toggle balls. They wrap around the pole, and it's what secures this to the blind, obviously. I'm still not 100% sold on these dimensions. I still feel like it's a little tall, and I feel like the gap in the top is a little narrow for what I'm wanting to do with it. But I'm gonna at least try to wrap it up today and just kind of see what it's gonna look like. I got a few buddies that I've been messaging. When they get off work, they may stop by the house and give me some, ideas as far as trying to make the dimensions better. They've hunted a whole lot more than I have. They have more knowledge than I do. So what I'm going to do is wrap this thing up, probably just one side of it because I don't want to cut my tarp just yet. This is the tarp that I got. Extreme Duty tarp. It's a mesh tarp. Got it at Northern Tool and Supply. Also got these adjustable toggle balls. They just wrap around it and double back on themselves and secure it. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. So I'm gonna get at it and cover up this one side and just see kind of how this is gonna look when it's hopefully done here soon, because season is coming up quick. Wow, that lens. So what I'm gonna do is switch this over probably to a time lapse. I'm not very good with that, but we're gonna try it. So see you back in a minute. All right, so as you can see, here's the back side. Now, I know it looks like it's extremely transparent, and this is not a tarp that I'm going to use to be hidden. This is a tarp to attach fast grass, any type of foliage that we can find wherever we're hunting. It's easy to attach to this. It's extremely easy. We used this on my buddy's blind that we built on his boat, and we actually painted it, and it really helped a lot. So probably get the camo paint, the little Krylon, I think, kit, paint it. Obviously the blind itself is going to be painted, the frame, but I think it's going to work just fine. I'm actually going to pull this off and cut it in half now that I know I have enough tarp. So yeah, be back after that. All right, so it is hot. I think it's 94, 95 today. It's just really hot. I'm sweating. So I contacted one of my buddies who's been hunting. God, that screen is terrible. Where that lens I'm at. I got a good buddy who's been a waterfowler as long as I can remember. He's very knowledgeable, kills a lot of ducks, geese, everything. So I contacted him and just bounced some ideas off of him. So what we did, this was the riser from the middle support up to where it angles. I just took it out. So this is where we're at now. It's a lot shorter. Let me see if I can talk loud enough. I may have to walk over here and turn my radio down. But so it's obviously a lot shorter now. And I may have to move these because this makes it a little cumbersome now. May have to just move them down a bit. So I've just never hunted out of one of these. And I don't know, I think this would be about right. Especially if you were on a bucket or if you had one of those chairs, just a little triangle. Because you could sit here and come straight up. I don't know. This is kind of a learning as I go thing. But I think I'm on the right track with this, with shortening the overall height. I may have to shorten the angle here. Not the actual angle itself, but this piece of tubing, I'm gonna have to shorten it slightly, maybe an inch each, just to get a little bit more room, because when you got big coats, waders, guns, I mean, it's not like I'm gonna be wearing a t-shirt in this thing. So I'm trying to think of everything that could happen, which I'm trying to think of everything now, so that when it is hunting season, I'm not trying to work on this thing and fix this thing on who knows when. Between work and hunting, it's gonna be crazy. But I think this is better than the way it was. Talked about it again, and we have changed it up again. We're at this now. So we'll have more. So essentially, I'm just gonna kind of point, hopefully it's in the right place. This side will be the front always. That side will be the back always. So you'll have more, you can just imagine vegetation and grass or whatever coming up over the top. When you stand up, it just kind of moves out of the way, whatever. So it covers you. If you got birds circling, they can't see down in it. So it's kind of where we're at. I've got my gun out. It's one of those chairs over there that need to be painted. Wow. And we're going to do some dry runs and just kind of see how this thing works. Rack it a few times, just so everybody knows it's empty, okay? All right, let's try this out. I like it. I like that. I think this is where we're going to be. I think this is where it's going to stay. I like this a lot. Again, don't know if you'll watch this, but Stevie, appreciate it. Like I said, he knows a lot more about this than I do, and I'm just beginning. This season, 17-18 season, will be my very first full season. Started hunting in the second split of the 16-17 season. I actually killed my first duck with my buddy Casey. Is a green-winged teal hen. Fortunate enough to harvest a very, very beautiful green-winged drake in Oklahoma last year. So yeah, let's get to putting the tarp on. Sorry if I'm squinting, it's bright, and comes to being in the sun, I'm a wuss. I got to have sunglasses on and I'm just not wearing them. So yeah, be back in a little bit. So a little update on the A-frame blind that I'm building. I had a friend of mine that I hunt with, Billy. He called me, said, man, I got some netting. Do you want it? Stuff's pretty neat. It's kind of like batting cage material, I guess is what you would use it for. And he had a whole lot of it. He dropped it off for me. He was actually wanting to help me on the blind, but communication got messed up and I wasn't home when he got here. But anyway, so me and Sarah decided we were gonna try to utilize the netting and put some grass on the blind. So I'm gonna let you check it out real quick, just see what you think. I think it's coming along really nice. We are gonna need a lot more grass. So this is where we're at. So now you got to look at it. So what I did was the black netting that I had on the tarp to begin with, I just zip tied the net my buddy Billy brought to it, and it makes attaching the grass much easier. I don't know if you can see that. We just weave it through instead of having to zip tie it all the way through. And this way, if I need to, I can just grab the net and pull this over for whatever reason if you need to do that. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. That's where we're at. Me and Sarah's gonna work on this for a little while tonight and see where this gets us. This is how much grass is left. We've got to order more because we have 1 week to get ready to shoot some geese. So there's our helper. So alrighty, well, we're gonna get back at it and give you an update later on. All right, so we have finished with the 5 pounds of grass that I have. Oh, by the way, my buddy Kent, East Coast Waterfowl, this is just another one of his hats. I have several. Go check out his website, eastcoastwaterfowl.com. But this is where the blind's at right now. That's 5 pounds of grass. I think it turned out wonderful. Me and Sarah's getting ready to go in the house and order about 40 more pounds just to make sure we have enough to cover it and cover it well. I'm also going to paint the inside of this with the camo spray paint. So that's where we are at tonight. Real short video, just a quick update on the blind itself. I don't know. I've never done this before. I don't know nothing about it. I don't know anything about it. I'm trying to make my grammar correct. But I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants and trying to figure out this thing as we go. Sarah likes it.
I do.
So, I don't know. Maybe we'll kill some birds out of it this year. If not, then at least it looks cool. So, appreciate you watching.